Returning to my Coin Lady channel, I am pleased to see you again. This is fascinating news. There has been a decline in the MENA market share for both Bitcoin and Ethereum. The use of altcoins and stablecoins is skyrocketing. Regions such as Israel, Turkey, and Saudi Arabia are making effective use of this technology. Clearly, Turkey is at the forefront of this movement. They use stable coins for 55% of their blockchain transactions. Regarding the Turkish lira, they have concerns. Therefore, blockchain isn't a panacea. While Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP are great examples of traditional cryptocurrencies, they do address some issues. However, stablecoins and systems that make use of this technology do have their place. Tokenization of various assets on the blockchain is imminent. Remember that there is no silver bullet because every situation is unique. Within blockchain, there are numerous useful applications and technology. I came across a post on X today, however, it is not a criticism of the site. I figured I'd mention it quickly even though I'm clueless about it. A link to Quinto's ad using XRP was visible to me. Anyone can make outlandish predictions about the future of cryptocurrency. I don't care whether it moons at $1,000. Personally, I've done a lot of it. This portal sells securities, including Ripple stock, and that is my main interest. The Ripple effect might cause Ripple's balance sheet value to skyrocket from 40 billion XRP, now priced at 50 cents or 60 cents per coin, to 40 billion XRP, valued at $1,000 per coin. Can you tell me what you're selling to your platform users and whether they could be interested in purchasing Ripple stock? Could that be the way it's understood? That was still shocking, even if it wasn't their intention to have me. A small amount of fear is induced by this. In addition, I've been arguing against those who claim this stock is safer and superior to cryptocurrency. Be wary of dealing with private companies about whom you know very little. I bet you a lot of people were aware that PolySign wasn't really doing anything. All they had was an asset. Their entire business was worthless beyond a handful of patents and licensures. And then, out of nowhere, it's a complete and utter failure. The ins and outs of their balance sheet, profit and loss statement, and all those forms can be intimidating, so be careful. Just know what you're getting into. Nonetheless, that is somewhat peripheral to the main idea. Observing people's behavior in that setting makes one wonder whether they have a compliance compartment. Something should go off here. Wow, that just jumped out at me from the X platform. I don't know what more to say about it. Take caution, because this appears a bit out of the ordinary. Keep an eye on what folks are doing around. It reveals much more than that. Their company and its leaders are completely unknown to me. Also, I'm crossing my fingers that it's a solid foundation. Beyond that, I honestly don't have any idea. Next month, I should bring up this ad I noticed that flashed up. Celestia, the TIA token, and many more unlocks are on the way. A plethora of coins are flooding the market due to the coin. Among my favorites, I anticipate that next month a substantial amount, roughly $2 billion worth of coins, will be released into circulation. This includes Aptos and Arbitrum, two of the most popular cryptocurrencies. I was wondering if this was already included in the pricing. Will this create any kind of disturbance? I wouldn't call myself an expert in this field. I simply want to make it clear that being aware of that can be a major issue when coins are unlocked. May it simply absorb all of that, because we seem to be in a very bullish period. Just keep a watch on more than just price and value movements if folks do decide to sell. According to a comment I saw from Monica Long, those coin unlocks are crucial, and they are among the most significant ones that might be impacted in October. I am really positive on this. We are exploring options to natively add programmability to the XRP ledger, she explains. One example is the communities and our shared belief in the great potential of hooks to integrate smart contracts into the ledger. At first, I responded, listen, they weren't very forthcoming about this when they announced programmability was coming. I think they're going to take a different approach, or maybe they're just exploring other possibilities. Later, I changed my mind. Plus, I must admit that I am not the most ardent advocate of hooks, yet, our present devs do employ them. They intend to utilize that. It is they who are making the cake. Personally, I think they should have some input on the components. So, if they look into this tried-and-true solution, it has been implemented on ZA. They see this as beneficial to the XRP ledger and believe it has already been successful. The fact that they are paying attention to the requirements and desires of the third-party developer community is encouraging, in my opinion. I think it's great. If they're willing to put their money where their mouth is and help other people get the toolsets they need for the work, it might be a change from previous observations when the focus has been on ripples. See, I'm about to believe it when I see it. Who knows what the future holds, but we witnessed Monica, who has been here for a while, come clean about the current foundations situation a few months ago, and it was terrifying. They're leaving, and we're looking for a replacement that will bring decentralization and a stable base for the XRP ledger. Perhaps she will replicate the process here using programmability. At this point, a community is beginning to take shape, and everyone is receiving support and resources. If what she said is true, hooks is being carefully considered, and since it is the correct option, they are embracing it. It begins to make more sense, and I find it to be fairly bullish. I don't know, was my initial response. That adds up to something, in my opinion. It might simply be what transpired on Zahao has been witnessed by them. These questions will be answered when they observe how well it functions and consider adding it to the XRP ledger. Nobody expects us to have all the answers. But then I saw that quote and had a second thought, maybe there's more to this than what I initially assumed. The viewer's presence here is greatly appreciated. Bye for now, and please subscribe and like my channel.